Hello everybody and welcome to your Indie Snapshot for today. Today we're taking a look at a game by Ice Pick Lodge Studios called Knock Knock. It is a point-and-click adventure, survival horror kind of amalgamation that has a beautiful art style and has kind of a cool little history behind it. It was successfully kickstarted exactly, or almost exactly, 1 year ago to the date, and they raised around $40,000 to produce this game. The history behind it is that they received an email from a man, about 19 different emails, telling them that they need to complete this game, essentially, because he's being haunted, and that if they do decide to complete this game and do decide to create this game, they themselves could also be haunted, but it'll be well worth it. It's an interesting idea. It's kind of a cool creepypasta element to it. There's a lot more to it. It's much more detailed. I suggest checking out their blog or their website for all the details on the story of how this game came to be. But for me, the focus is going to be the game and how it plays and why it's so unique, so much fun, and still really creepy. We're going to continue playing a game I've already been playing. The game kind of goes back and forth between two different modes, and we're going to talk about them as we play them. And I'm going to talk about some of the things I really like, some of the things I don't like, and generally why I think it's actually going to be worth your $10 on Steam. If you pick it up within the first week, I think it's like $7.99. But let's go ahead and hit continue and let's dive in. So, we're leaving off right here. I actually started a new game. This is going to be something different. It's interesting. So let's go ahead and start. So this is the survival phase of the game. It goes back and forth, like I said, between two modes. One is wandering around your house mode, which I don't really know the purpose of, and then the main gameplay mode, which is like the survival mode. And it is your goal during this mode is to go through the house and survive until morning. And as you can see, there's a clock in the top left. As time goes on, you will come closer and closer to daytime. And once that happens, you will wake up and you'll be safe until the next night. You are going through this house, and basically the idea to survive is go through the house, turn on lights as creepy noises happen, and shut off or close off openings as they kind of occur through your house. Finally, everything's in place. As you turn on lights, your character then has to have his eyes adjust to the lighting. We'll take a look here as we enter this house. So, he talks a bunch too. During my nightly rounds, it's vital to turn on the lights in each room. He's basically telling me that I need to turn on things. So we're going to turn on this light, and as you turn on the light, and as the light gets turned on, that knocking happens, things appear. Your eyesight adjusts through them, and your eyesight adjusts as you turn on lights, and you see things as they appear as your eyes adjust. This is important because there are items you're going to be picking up through the game, like diary pieces. There are going to be things you need to hide behind because there are going to be monsters that appear in your house as you play that you need to hide from. Again, it's a survival kind of level-esque thing where you're running from monsters and waiting desperately for daytime to come around. Now, the openings in the house, when they happen, will be focused on by the camera, so you'll know that they happen. And you need to get to them as quickly as you can to close them off before ghosts and other monsters start walking into your house and they start attacking. As you can see, he's closing his eyes. When he closes his... Here we go. So it shows me that room. We need to head over there and to that room as fast as we can. The quickest way is going to be going this way. We can actually speed up this clock as well. These little items, these little clock things show up, and as you click on them, we are able to speed time up. So you can hear knocking. It's actually quite creepy when that happens. And because when monsters are in the house, there are noises. There's banging on the windows. There's oh shit! Woof! There's a gust of wind that just blew by me. I think it was my cat. Yeah, he's running around. That scared the ever-living shit out of me because I'm playing this in the dark. But these yeah, exactly. These things. Whoa, that is creepy. There's some incredibly creepy imagery that happens in this game. I'm curious if there's anything I can do. Can she climb up? Presumably she can. We're gonna turn on this light here and hopefully hide. But in order to close off that hole, we need to get by that monster. And once we close off the hole, the monsters that came in will disappear. We'll see if we can head down there. Let's see if we can turn on this light. Maybe some place to hide.
And now
yep.
It is inside.
Alright, well. Come on, focus. Whoa! Okay, well, the light helps for a little bit.
It came in
I have to hide. I don't know why, but I have to hide now. Well, I can't hide right now, my friend. I'm trying to help you out. We can speed up time just a little bit. Let's turn on the light again, if we can. Daytime's almost here. We might just survive just by sheer will. But we need to turn this on. This is where the hole is occurring, or the broken up, but we survived. Whew, that was a little creepy, and that's the gist of that main gameplay. Throughout the night, things, as you go progress in the levels, they become more and more difficult, and more holes open up in the house. You need to close them off, and you have to hide and stuff. Now, one of the cool things that happens is that you get these little pieces of text after you beat levels. It's not what I was trying to get to, but hide and seek in the dark. This is a test of courage, so you shouldn't really hide when you play. Just try to play fair. Basically saying you hide when monsters show up. So this is the level progression. As you can see, I'm at the bottom. It goes between houses and eyes. The eyes are the survival aspects of the game. The houses are like the exploratory aspects of the game. Now, we're going to wake up in our house. The house never changes, this particular one. And we kind of just leave. We just kind of need to leave the house. And from there, kind of wait till morning, I guess. So it wants us to go down there. We're going to go down there. In general, it's best for the psyche to sleep soundly in the pre-dawn hours, but lately I've been awake and restless. So I decided to spend three hours checking on my house. Let's see if all the rooms are still where they should be. So in this part of the gameplay, we go through the house. We set up the house, essentially. We turn on the lights that ask us to be turned on. And then eventually it'll tell us to go outside. And the house is an observatory. It's an old science station. I lived here since I was born. Good to know. But generally speaking, I don't know what the point of this particular part of the level is. I don't understand if there's a point to it. There doesn't seem to be. As far as I can tell, this is very, I don't want to say pointless, but generally speaking pointless. Thank goodness the morning is getting nearer. I just don't understand why this exists. I don't know if there's a story element to the game. I mean, I've gone through a good chunk of the game prior to this, but it generally is just us waiting for this front door to open, and then we go outside into the woods where he says, I didn't open this door, something's outside, let's go outside. And then we wander around the outside. We can go to the foreground and the background kind of on our own whim when we want. And we just kind of wander around as far as I can tell until we find our house. And then when we do find our house, we go to it. And then when we head inside, it goes to the next survival aspect, which is the actual part of the game, which I do like a lot. The idea of hiding from monsters in your own house, that your own house is not safe, that you must survive till morning, until the morning comes, is intriguing. And that there's little tidbits of story here and there. It's almost a creepypasta come to life. I'm sleeping, and at this point, who the hell knows what's going on? Everything's fallen into disrepair, many rooms have been neglected. This house should be impenetrable, even a little crack is a cause for serious concern, which is why I have to find and patch up every single gap. Once they're closed, everything will go back to the way it was. And that's him talking about the gaps in the house. Now, for a little while, why does everything look so neat in here? Because someone cleaned it up. Now, for a little while, I wasn't sure why I would even want to just not stop and wait for these gaps in the house to open up, and for me to just go to them once they are there. And, you know, for a little while that did make sense, but then you come to the realization that you do want to turn on these lights and kind of have the rooms become, you know, fully furnished, because it's going to allow you to find diary pieces, it's going to allow you to find places to hide, that is going to be really, really important when you are kind of going through the house. And on top of it, when the room is dark, you don't move very quickly. You kind of go through this tiptoe motion. But during the light, you can actually move pretty quickly. And now, see how he closed his eyes? He's waiting for his eyes to adjust like when he does that. And then something loads in. So we can go down here. But finding places... Who just sighed? Is someone here? Smells like damp earth. That was actually never had that happen before. So we're going to turn on this light. We definitely want things to appear so we can hide if necessary. Light brings clarity. It separates the imaginary from the real. The other thing that's important to note is that I used to think, why don't I just hide and wait for the things to open up? That way I can't get seen by monsters. Well, a unique thing that's kind of interesting, and we'll take a look as we do it right now, is that if we hide now, the clock starts to go backwards. And there we go, we've got an opening that we have to go through. The clock starts to go backwards. And with the clock going backwards, obviously daytime gets farther away. So the game kind of doesn't want you to just hide. It wants you to experience the horrors that there are in the game. Whoa! Jesus, that eye. So that's the opening that we need to stop. And what's that? Is it just a hole in our seeing things? So we need to turn on the lights. The lights will make the hole go away, and all monsters that are let into the house because of it disappear as well. And now we just wait for the next one to open up if we can. So he's waiting for his eyes to adjust. By closing his eyes will adjust, and the room will be filled with stuff. And I can't... We can hide behind there, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go upstairs, and we have another one. That's really far away. So by the time we get there, I guarantee there will be some sort of monster roaming the house. Certain monsters are ghosts. They can fly through the house and fly through walls, which is obnoxious. But it is what it is. And the door just shut behind me, which is a huge pain in the dick. Oh, we've got 2 now opened up. So let's go to this one because it's the closest. So we'll go ahead and turn on this light. It's the easiest one to get to. We definitely want to make sure this light is on beforehand. There we go.
Wait.
As you play, you hear voices too, which is so creepy. Things are talking. This little girl voice is saying, "No, wait," or "I can see you." Super, super creepy. Oh my god, there's that thing right over there. Oh, that's... Whoa! Let's see if we can... The forest is creeping inside, but my home is impenetrable. The lights are off, the windows closed, the doors are all locked and bolted. Let's turn on this light.
Do not.
I'm doing it anyway. She just said do not, but I'm doing it. Oof. Whoa, that's... Whoa! I shouldn't have turned on that light. Something was wrong in there. Actually, everything's wrong in this house. Once again, everything's different. What is real? Okay, well, I'm just going to head up here and try to turn off this area where the monster was. Yes, come on, light. Wow, the door is actually moving. So this has never happened to me before, where doors and stuff just start appearing. This is creeping me out, man. It is very difficult to continue. But the fact that there's doors appearing and disappearing and reappearing and disappearing, I've never had that happen before. We have another one up there. We're going to have to go up there. So let's go close that, if we can. That girl with a box on her head, I've never seen that before. Come on. Here we go. He's closing his eyes, so hopefully something will pop up that'll be useful in this room. Usually takes a while for his eyes to adjust for some stuff to pop in, but it seems like just a chair appeared, so I can feel that someone was here recently. There's a lip-shaped stain on the door lock, as if someone kissed my door with a clay-covered mouth. Well, there's no door here, so I don't know. Can we actually do anything with this door? No. And we have to go all the way over there now to close off that gap before things start appearing in the house. But as I said, as you close off areas in the house, the monsters tend to disappear. So we'll just go through here. Yep, there's 2 now. We're gonna have to go... Oh, that's gonna take forever to get to. Turn on the light, turn on the light, turn on the light. I will say the ambient noises are super awesome. There's a sheet back there. We'll probably hide under that. Yep, okay, I get it. Please stop knocking on the door. Oh god, I didn't unlock it all the way. The noise, the sound design of this game is excellent. It's absolutely excellent. And for those who like... What? For those who like creepypasta situations, she come through! Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh, we're just gonna try and get through her. Oh lord. I'm haunted by troubling thoughts. They insist on crawling into my head as if they were alive. So as we come in contact with monsters, by the way, we get more and more kind of insane, which is scary. But we need to get through this door and shut off that area. Let's do that right now. So we can just come in here and start working on the light and close this off. Come on. Alright, so there's another one upstairs, which is that room over there. Oh, we can definitely hit that to speed up time. I feel like when we get hit by those things, by the way, time kind of gets put in reverse, which is... Oh, no! Nope, 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 nope. Let's go, come on. Open this door. Does that wallpaper have ears on them? Alright, if we can get this light on pretty much ASAP. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so, I think we got everything. There's a monster still walking around, but that hopefully went away. Alright, let's head downstairs. Actually, let's stay up here. He was adjusting his eyes here for a minute. There we go. Alright, good. We can fast forward time a little bit. Which is really useful. Turn on. Alright, well, we need to go over there now. Which is fine. We can kind of tiptoe our way over there. And once we hit in here, we can walk really fast. Head down this way. Oh god, that one again. This is way more difficult than it was for me the first time around. I don't know why. Please, no monsters. Come on. Here we go. And some door just shut, but we're gonna there we go, place to hide next. Alright, we gotta head upstairs again, which is unfortunate. I don't want to head upstairs if we don't have to.
Don't do this.
Oh god, that voice. Let's turn on all the lights if we can.
Stay.
I don't want to stay. No way, man. Just open this door, please. Can't tell me to stay. I am not staying.
It knows where you are.
I don't care if it knows where I am. Stop talking to me. Yep, okay. Alright, there we go. We closed it off. We lost some time there. I don't know how we lost time. What? I don't know how we lost time. Sometimes, by the way, I should probably mention this. The game, when the voices talk to you, I think sometimes they're telling you how to play the game. So if you're turning on a light and it says, don't do this, I think the way it works is you shouldn't be doing it. You should actually just not, because it's affecting the daytime situation. Yeah, okay. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to beat this mansion here. With me panicking the way I am, I don't know if I want to. Whoa! What? Did we get sent? Whoa. Oh, does it just reset? So I think it just resets. And I don't know what happens when we reach that monster, that time, that fish. Like, that's an interesting thing that I'm looking forward to getting to when it eventually happens. But I'm going to stop here because this is creeping me out. Someone just walked over my grave. We're going to stop here. It's creeping me out. I really like the survival aspect of this game. It's basic, sure, but the ambiance, the atmosphere really, really creeps me out. It's not like pop-up scary, but it gets under your skin, which is really important, and I think it works a lot. It works really well for what it tries to do. Another Kickstarter success. If you're into these types of games, the point-and-click adventure, the survival horror, that creepy pasta situation, this is going to be a game that's going to be right up your alley. Check it out. It's going to be on Steam for, like I said, $10 or your regionally equivalent, and make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and the subscribe button to be kept up to date with all my videos, and as always, I'll see you all next time.